Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and a brand new video. Today I have a makeup video for you guys. I haven't done one of these in a while, but Valentine's Day is just around the corner. It's almost Valentine's Day and I decided to do a beautiful makeup so that I'll get inspired for the day myself. So I put on this gorgeous sequins silver top, beautiful Swarovski earrings, very sparkly, and I did this gorgeous makeup, very sparkly, and I love it so much. I think it came out really beautiful. So if you guys want to see how I did this makeup right here, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so to start my makeup, first thing I did was to have my coffee. I already had this full coffee today, but I probably will need another one very soon. I already did my skincare this morning, so I did my moisturizer, I did a little bit of eye cream, and I also did a little bit of my Caudalie de Beauté spray. And now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of lip balm. I'm gonna use this one, but you can use any other. So I'm just gonna go and make my lips a little bit more presentable. They're very dry, you know, winter. And next up, I'm gonna go with my foundation. The one I'm using today is the Chanel Ultra Le Temps Velvet, and the number I use is the B20. So this one right here. So it's Velvet Matte Effect Foundation, which is my favorite. And I'm gonna apply it on my finger like this. That's what I usually do. And then I'm gonna tap the skin in little dots. If you have seen any other of my makeup videos, you've probably seen this. Okay, and now I'll go in with my beauty blender and I'll tap the product in. Okay, I'll let that dry, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of primer on my eyelids, and what I'm using today is the KIKO eye primer, but you can also use any other. I really like this one, it's affordable and it's quite good, so that's what I'm using today. So I'm just gonna tap the product onto my lids while my foundation dries up. I'm also going to go underneath the eyelid, so on top a little bit of the foundation that I just placed here. Okay, that's the primer done. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of powder so that I will set my foundation. And I'll start to apply the powder first in my face, and then I'll go to the eyes because I've just done the primer. And the powder I'm using today is the Maybelline Super Stay powder in number 10 Ivory. So this one right here is a bit dirty, sorry. And I'm gonna apply the powder. Look, I've used so much with my Oscar Charles brush, powder brush. See if I find it. Where is it? Here it is, so a thick powder brush. This is the Oscar Charles C101. So I'm gonna swirl that a little bit, tap the excess, and then go over my face. Do a little bit more. My nose. And I'm also gonna go on the neck. A little bit here. And that's good. Now I'll do a little bit of concealer, and I'm sorry, I should have done the concealer before, but I completely forgot. Today is one of those days where I'm a bit sleepy. Okay, concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This one is super affordable and I really love it. And my number is the 10, I think it's the Ivory as well, which is my shade. So I'm gonna go underneath my eyes here, where I have my dark circles. So I didn't apply any powder there, thank God. And I can still apply this here. And I will try and apply a little bit here. I know I placed a little bit of powder, I shouldn't have, but it wasn't that much. So I'm gonna try and do it anyway. Hopefully it will be okay. Also here. And I'm gonna tap that in with another beauty blender. This one is also dampened, so I'm just gonna tap it in. Okay, and that's tapped in. I think it's okay. I also applied on my eyelids the remaining product I had on the sponge, and now I will let everything dry up, and meanwhile I will do my eyebrows. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this spoolie on this Oscar Charles brush. This one is the C117. So one of the sides is a little bit small brush, and the other one is a spoolie. So I'm just going to use this spoolie to brush my eyebrows into place. And now they're brushed, I'm gonna go in with my usual brow liner, and the one I'm using is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. So this one right here. It also has a spoolie, but it's a little bit dirty, so that's why I use the other Oscar Charles one, and it looks like that. And I'm gonna do my eyebrows now, so I'm going to do little strokes and I'm going to define them a little bit. Usually I go underneath first, so you need a steady hand for this, which sometimes I don't have, so hopefully today it will be a good day. I don't like very heavy eyebrows, so I will try and just do light strokes, and I will try to do a little bit here where I don't have any hairs. And now the other one. Okay, so they are done, and now I'm going to brush them again with the same Oscar Charles spoolie so that they won't look as thick. So I'm just basically softening the lines I've just done. Okay, that's good. And now I'm gonna go in with a brow mascara, and the one I'm using is Maybelline Express Brow, this one right here. This is very affordable. I love Maybelline. It's a really good brand, and I think this color is the dark brown. Oh, sorry, it's called deep brown. And obviously I'll link all of these products below for you guys. It looks like that. It's just a spoolie, and then I'm gonna go over my brows. So this mascara helps them to stay in place the whole day, and it has a little bit of color, so they will look a little bit more deep, which is what I want. Make mistake there, and that's good, guys. So my brows are done, and now that I applied my concealer, and it's a little bit tacky now, I'm gonna go in again with the powder. So I'm gonna use the same Oscar Charles C101 brush, and I'm gonna go in again with my Maybelline powder. So again, lightly. So I don't want my face to be too powdery, but I'm gonna go in the places where I applied powder now. So my nose and here, carefully because I've just done my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna grab another brush, and I'm gonna go on top of my this part right here. Oh my god, can't even speak. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush right here, and I'm just gonna go lightly over, also underneath. This is a very old brush. I really love it, but it's not amazing. It's just a regular brush. I'll link some other down below for you guys. And that's it. Now my skin is set, and now I'm gonna do my eyes, so my eyeshadow. I'll do that before, and then I'll go in with the bronzer and the blush so that I won't do that in reverse, and then I'll smudge all the bronzer and blush, obviously. So yeah, let's do the eyes. And today I'm gonna go in with a silver sparkly look for Valentine's Day. Hopefully it will come out nice and beautiful. So I'm gonna use my Lorac palette. This one is called the 120 Summer Eyeshadow Tones. It's a summer palette, but I really love it. And I think I'm gonna go in first with a light silver color. So I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Let's see if I can point better. This one right here. So the fourth one from this side, this one. And I'm gonna go in with another Oscar Charles brush. These brushes are new and I really love them. I think they are really, really good. I bought them, I think, on Superdrug or All Beauty, one of those sites, but you can also find them on Amazon. I think I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This one is the C110 from Oscar Charles. So it's a little eyeshadow patting brush. So I'm gonna try with this one, and if it doesn't work, I'll pick another one. I'm gonna take a little bit of color, not too much. I'm gonna pat it, and then I'm gonna apply that in the inner corner. I need a little bit more. Pat again. So this is a very shimmery silver or gray, but I really like it. And I'm a little bit afraid of putting too much. So I'm just gonna go very slowly and add the color, because it's better to have less than more. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, I'm gonna blend it in just a little bit, and I'm using my MORPHE brush, blending brush. I'll link it down below. Okay, I'm gonna use a smaller brush, this one right here from Oscar Charles. This one is the number C113, and I'm gonna use the same color and do the same in the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm gonna blend the lower lash line as well. And that's good. And now I'm gonna go in with the same palette, and I'm gonna choose a darker color. And I think I'm gonna go in with another brush. I'm gonna go in with this angled brush right here. This is actually for the corners of the eyeshadow. And this one is the C111. And looking at the palette right here, I think I'm gonna go in with maybe this one right here. This one right here, I think it's a nice color. Let's see what happens. Not much. And I'm gonna go and angle my brush just a tiny bit and add a little bit of that darker shade right there. Okay, I'm gonna go and do the same in the other eye. So a little bit, pat, then apply the brush in an angle and just try and do a little bit of a V. That's what I usually do. And I don't want to go above my bone right here, so that it won't look too smudgy. Is it smudgy, you say? I don't know. Just it won't look too much of a darker color right there, so I won't have like crazy eyes. And that's good. Now I'm gonna blend everything again with the same Morphe brush. So with the light hand, just gonna blend all of that. So it will look seamless over here as well a little bit. And that's good. And now I'm gonna pick up a brighter shade, and I'm gonna go in above, a little bit above. I'm not sure I'm gonna go in with any of these. I think I'm gonna grab another one, and I'm gonna go in with another color for the upper eyelid. Let me see. Yes, I'm gonna go in with my JACLYN Hill and Morphe palette. This is the original one. And I'm gonna go in with a light color, this one right here called In Light. I'm gonna pick up another brush to do that. I'm gonna use this one right here. This is also an eyeshadow brush, number C109, and I'm gonna use this color, Pat. And I'm gonna go in on the top there. I think this is a little bit of a highlighter, so it will look beautiful and highlighted over there, and I think it looks okay. So the same on the other side. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna put this palette away, and now I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush, and which one I'm gonna use? Maybe this one. Yes, I'm gonna use this one right here from Oscar Charles. This one is the C112, and I'm gonna go back to my Lorac palette, and I'm gonna pick up the same darker gray that I was using before. So this one right here. I'm gonna tap a little bit, tap, and I'm gonna go in my lower lash line so that I'll connect the darker shade on the top with a little bit on the bottom. And I'll just do a little line there. Don't know if you guys can see. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. So I'm just gonna connect those two together. And that's good. Okay, I'm gonna put this palette away. And now I'm gonna go and do a little bit of glitter because it's Valentine's Day and I just don't want a silver eye. I want a little bit of glitter. And to do that, I'm gonna grab my Miscos Cosmetics glitter palette. This one I bought on Amazon. It was super affordable and it's all glitters. I'm gonna show you. It looks like that. Beautiful. And I've used it a lot of times. It's really nice. And I think I'm gonna go in with this super sparkly second shade right here. And I'm gonna do it with a dry brush now to see how it looks. And if it's not, you know, strong enough, I will definitely put a little bit of setting spray on it to add more glitter. But I'm gonna do it with the same brush I was using before for the eyeshadow. This one is the C110. Let's see what happens. So I'm just gonna tap on the eyeshadow there, on the glitter. Take a big amount, I don't know if you guys can see, and then I'm gonna tap on the eyelid. So I'm not gonna brush, I'm gonna tap in the center. And I'm not gonna go over the brow bone right there, so just here. And I'm gonna go in a little bit to the darker shade as well. This is a beautiful glitter, guys. You just have to try it out. And I think it looks fantastic. So pretty. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. And I think that's good, guys. I'm not gonna put any setting spray. I think it looks fantastic like this. And I will try not to open my eyes completely, otherwise the glitter that it's still attaching will go into this part right here. So I'm gonna wait a little second and then I'm gonna set them with a setting spray and then I'll do the rest of the makeup. So the setting spray I'm gonna use is the Maybelline Lasting Fix. This is for a matte makeup, which is the base I'm using today. So I'm using a matte foundation, so my Ultra Lutin Velvet that I've shown you. So I'm gonna shake it and I'm gonna spray it all over. and that's good. And I think I will spray it later a little more, so I'll set everything else. And now I let my eyes rest for a little bit, and I'm gonna do the rest of my face. So the first thing I'm gonna use is my bronzer, and I have a new bronzer, this one right here by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the airbrush bronzer, and it's beautiful. Look at that case, it's just stunning. And this is the number 2 medium, which is the color I chose, and I really like it. And it looks like that with a beautiful mirror inside. And to apply that, I'm gonna use my bronzer brush. Is this one my bronzer brush? Let me just check. No, I'm sorry, it's not this one. It's this one right here. It's a little bit angled, and this one is the number C103 bronzer brush. So it's a little bit angled, and I'm gonna swirl a little bit, tap, and then I'm gonna go and do my bronzer right there. I'm not gonna contour, I'm just gonna add a little bit of bronzer, which I love. And what I usually do is I do a line and then I'll bring it in, so like this and then like this, and I think it comes out really pretty. And I'll do the same on the other side, so a line and then bring it in. I'll go a little bit over here to the forehead as well, so that it will connect. So a line, bring it in, and a little bit more. This bronzer is amazing, by the way. It doesn't give you any stains on the face, so it's just beautiful and very seamless on your makeup. Really pretty. Okay, bronzer is done. Now I'm gonna do some blush, and now I'm gonna use this one. This one is my C102, and I'm gonna use my NARS blusher in shade Orgasm, and I'm just gonna take a little bit, pat, and go over the top of the bronzer. I think it will look nice. Take it a little bit upwards as well. Do the same on the other side. Sorry, the light is getting crazy on my on my closet. It was a beautiful, perfect light, and now that I'm finishing the makeup, obviously it's gonna go crazy. And I think the sun is coming up, so I'm sorry if you can't see very well. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyes, the rest of my eyes now. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of liner in my waterline, and I'm gonna do a white liner this time, which is quite different from usual. I'm gonna use the Rimmel Soft Kohl in white, this one right here. Let me see if I see the shade. 071 Pure White. So yeah, looks like that, just a white pencil, and I'm gonna go in and do a white line. Okay, lower lash line is done. I'm gonna do a little bit on the top as well. See if I can do it without ruining my makeup. Just a little bit. It's not easy when you already done the top layers. And now I'm gonna go in with my trusted eyeliner, so my favorite makeup product ever, and one I'm using is my Guerlain Matte Eyes in shade is black, but I think it's the 01 black, and it's the Guerlain eyeliner. So I'm gonna apply that. I'm gonna do a thin line this time. Okay guys, eyeliner is done. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm not gonna open my eyes completely, otherwise I can smudge the top of my eyelids. I'm just gonna leave it for a second. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of my lip balm. That's good. while I wait for my eyes to dry, I'm gonna put a little bit of what I'm gonna put, maybe, yes, I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter, and I'm gonna use the Revlon Skin Lights. This is the one I usually prefer. The number is the 201 Daybreak Glimmer, and the name is Aurore Embrasé, this one right here. So it's a really beautiful golden tone. I'm so sorry I don't have a silver one, but I think this one will look nice anyway. And I'm gonna apply that with this little brush right here, this really small little brush by Oscar Charles. This one is the C115. So I'm gonna tap that in, and I'm gonna do a line in my nose. Just like that, and then a little bit here on the tip of my nose. I think it will look really pretty, and that's good. I'm gonna smudge it a little bit so that it won't look as thick, and I'm gonna apply a little bit in the underneath my brow, just there. I know I applied the highlighter already, but this color is a bit more bright, and I think it will connect well with the rest of the makeup. That's good. Perfect. Now I've done, I don't know if I'm gonna do a little bit on the cheeks. No, I'm not gonna do the cheeks. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And now I'm gonna do my mascara, and I'm sorry about the sun. Again, it's coming up, of course. Sorry about that. And the mascara I'm going to use is the new Lancome Grandiose. This one is really amazing. I just bought it and it's beautiful. Okay everyone, so now I'm going to apply my mascara, and I was just waiting for the sun to go away because I don't really see that much here with the sun flashing me like this, but I'll try and continue. Okay, I'm gonna apply the Grandiose one, which is really nice. This is the wand, which is really good. So I'm gonna go in the upper lashes first. Okay guys, lashes are done, and unfortunately the sun is still there, but I hope you guys can see. And now to finalize the look, I'm gonna do the lips, and I think I'm gonna do a pink lip to go with my silver sparkly eyes, which I'm loving actually, really pretty. So I'm gonna use my lip liner Revlon Color Stay, and this one is the shade Nude, this one right here. So I'm gonna apply that. Looks like that, the applicator. Okay, lip liner is done, and now I'm gonna go in with this one right here by Armani, and this one is, can't really see the number guys, but I'll link it down below. It's beautiful shade, and I'm gonna apply that. Okay, lips are done, and now final touch with a little bit of setting spray. Again, lasting fix. And that's it guys. And yeah guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you here next Sunday at 7 p.m. as usual. Until then, have a fabulous week. I love you so much, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.